Good morning, friends. It has been a little while since I have jumped on to the interwebs. I have been down with a pretty wicked sickness for a week now. Man, flu season is definitely in full effect, and I've got two little guys too that this bug has just kind of looped in and grabbed each one of us and just threw us in a whirlwind. And for me, the hardest thing was I had to step back from my whole life. I have not been in my gym in a few days, which in the past 3 years I have not. No, that doesn't happen. You're talking to the girl that doesn't take days off at all. When you own a business, there's just no taking days off. And I have just been forced this last week to step back and take my health into consideration, because I am not only not feeling the best at all, our body is constantly talking to us, and I am one that doesn't listen too well to it. Man, well, I'll deal with that later. If I get a little headache or I feel nauseated or something goes on, I'm just like, whatever, I just disregard it, mind over matter, and I've really punched through it. And I think this bug has been lingering for longer than I would like to admit, but it has really, really knocked me down. And when you get knocked down, it's not how hard you fall, it's how fast you get back up. And I am just really eager to share with you guys about what I've kind of learned about the importance of self-care and self-love and self-respect and this and this. But what I'm going to break down for you guys in this video is listen to your freaking body. Take time for you, because when you don't, what it does to you, it's unmanageable. So here's my last week at a glimpse. It kind of started I had like ferocious energy last week. So I was just going ham bones. As you guys know, I teach just about all the classes at the studio. So that keeps me physically really, really active and moving. Bear with me here. I don't know what was going on. So on top of that, my body had this little bug in it, and I'm physically just going ham bones, like not really, giving myself a lot of sleep at all, because I had a lot of different projects going on. But I also, too, I noticed my water intake was at the lowest of the low. I was eating pretty, not crappy. I've been clean eating for over a week now, and it's not that I'm a super crappy eater, but sometimes I do let sugar get the best of me, and it's not a pretty thing. I just start to consume way more than my body needs, and sugar is a drug and can do some really awful things to you. So I cleaned up my sugar, so on and so forth. So not only do I have this little bug creeping on me this last week, but I also completely changed my diet too. So I've leaped over into the keto world. And for those of you that don't know, it's low in carbs, it's high in fat. It just returns your body to its normal state by doing something like this. And keto flu is a real thing. It really is. So you mix in, say, keto flu, a virus going around, and then on top of that, I'm on my 3rd week and my body's fully detoxing from hemp oil. So when you start to take hemp oil and the power of the CBDs and all the healing, it's working into those cells that have been untouched, and it's getting rid of toxins and flushing everything out. And what it can absolutely make happen is headaches, nausea, not feeling right, body aches. It's doing like a full oil change. So did I have to absolutely flip my health upside down there for a little while to probably restore it back to its best version? Yeah, I'm thinking so. I do know that this lung thing going around, this is a serious thing. I've been very careful lately. I've removed all sorts of cardio because basically I cannot sustain it at all. My lungs and chest have been really heavy, hence why you see me speaking on kind of a lighter note. The normal Casey that you get is really loud and super energetic all the time, and I'm just not fully there yet. So again, another reason why I was super excited to make this video is the value of taking care of yourself and getting adequate sleep, drinking appropriate amounts of water, getting outside. I have not been able to really get outside lately much. Not that I haven't been able to, I've just chose not to because I've been pretty restricted to just sleeping, but I took a couple different drives, packed the kids up too in our little quarantine vehicle, and we just drove just to feel that sun on our face a little bit, just to remove us from Sickville, to recenter a little bit, because all of us are just, we've had enough. We're at the end of winter. If you live in northern Michigan, you know that the lack of sunshine gets really, really hard. Mentally, physically, just everything. It's so hard up here because you go so long without the sun and without having a lot of outdoor activity with the cold, so on and so forth. So I would say me and the boys too, on top of the sickness, it's getting us a little stressed out. Another thing that I've noticed we are coming up on is our 1-year anniversary. And our 1-year anniversary is on my son's brother, who unfortunately took his life almost a year ago, April 4th. It was a very traumatizing experience for us. It was very emotional to see my teenager the way he was and not know what to say or how to help him. And a year later, I think we're finally learning some coping methods. When you lose someone, there's not a right or wrong way about it at all. So I think all of this just really grabbed us and threw us for a little whirlwind to bring us right here where we are today. And what I'm very, very excited about is to be bringing forward the new Let's Chat program. Now, what the Let's Chat program is all about is this is a program that I have personally created myself, and we will be discussing different mental illnesses, different addictions, just a self-love and own your shit, basically. Own those quirks that, for me, for so long, how do I even really put this? Doctors diagnose me ADD, they diagnose me anxiety, blah, 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 blah. And for so long, I let those labels hold me back because I thought I was different. And I just don't want that for people. I wish I would have known kind of at an earlier age that I'm not any different than anyone else. We all have got some kind of struggle we're working through. We've all got some kind of fear. We've all got some kind of intimidation. And that's just how it goes. It doesn't make us weak or different at all. And that is now my passion, is to just show people that you are loved, you are beautiful, you are amazing. Just because you have chose maybe to make some stupid decisions, we all have chose to make stupid decisions. And as long as you don't continue to repeat those stupid decisions and you learn from them, it's all good. You can work through anything. If I would have been asked at 16 if I thought I'd be, the mom to 2 beautiful boys, a business owner, a confidence coach, I would have said, oh my God, absolutely not. No, what? I'll probably just be working some, corporate job, making someone else's dreams come true. And it was just opening up more and more and more with the older I got and going through the struggles that I did. Like I said, when I was in my teenage years, I was a mother. I was a drug addict. I worked through that. I put a date into play, April 24th, 2002, which this year would be 16 years that I have been sober from drugs. And then you go ahead, you go into my 20s, I fell into quite the addiction to alcohol, and that consumed me for a little while. I did a lot of things that I don't live in a fear of regret, but I'm just not the most proud of. But now I take those, and the learning experience and everything that I can take from it is what just makes this Let's Chat program even more. I get into my 30s and I've got all my stuff taken care of. I don't have any vices anymore. you know, I maybe have a drink every now and again, but I think you can relate when you're in your 30s. It's just not worth it because it takes like 3 days to kick a hangover. It's just not my thing. And now in my 30s, it's like I can work with people from all spectrums, whether you've had a drug addiction or you've had an alcohol addiction, you know, fears, intimidations, confidence, everything like that. And it's just so awesome to be able to have that real life experience because there's no degree for it, period. So I get you. If I can empower just one person in this beautiful life, then it's going to be my job well done. And that's exactly what this series is going to be all about. So I thank you guys for tuning in. I look forward to what's next and bring on this beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.